she found her car suddenly broken down, refusing to start no matter what. Laura took her things and headed towards the elevator, planning to go to the ground floor to catch a cab, but somehow, the door to the elevator had been locked. Laura had to turn back to the security room to ask the on-duty guard, David, to open the door. After Laura explained her situation to David, he immediately fetched the master key and accompanied her to the elevator. However, as David was about to open the door, he turned and asked Laura if she would like to stay for a sumptuous dinner he had prepared. Laura was a bit taken aback. She didn't even know David. Why would he ask her to have dinner with him? Laura politely declined David's invitation, promising to accept it next time. Yet when she arrived in the lobby on the ground floor, she discovered that the main doors had also been locked. Since it was Christmas Eve, even the front desk had left early. Laura had to return to the security room to ask David to open the door again. As she reached the underground parking lot, all the lights went out. Laura quickly used her phone for illumination, attempting to find her way to the security room in the dark. When Laura woke up, she found David dressed in a Santa Claus suit standing beside her. She was now wearing a white dress and had an iron chain shackled to her foot. She immediately sensed something was wrong. This David seemed like a pervert. Laura quickly steadied her emotions and asked David what he wanted. However, David started talking nonsense, pouring wine into their glasses. Wanting to toast with Laura, David claimed he liked Laura so much that just seeing her in the surveillance footage every day had captured his heart. When he realized Laura was alone today, David couldn't suppress his desires any longer and forcefully tied her up to accompany him for dinner. He even brought a phone to force Laura to call her family and say that she was feeling unwell, so she wouldn't be going home for Christmas. With David pressuring her, Laura had no choice but to follow his instructions. When it was certain that no one would disturb them, David excitedly brought out a gift he had prepared long ago. Inside was a box of eerie videotapes,